Welcome to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from Mystical, Mount Shasta, California. If it's Friday or Sunday, it's Mystic Radio. Robin and I welcome our listeners from all over the world to call the show today. It's your calls and questions that make our live call-in show so intriguing. If you have a metaphysical question for Robin, the toll-free number today is 888-298-5569. Locally in Seattle, the phone number is 425-373-5527. Call us now. We want to welcome all the listeners who come over from the Manson Mitchell program this morning. We hope you will enjoy us here at Mystic Radio. Let us give the phone numbers out if you want to talk to Robin Alexis today. If you have a metaphysical question, here it is. The toll-free number is 888-298-5569. Locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Give us a call now.
Wow, that was interesting. I didn't even know I had lost my voice. Anyway, I'm very honored that you are here joining us. This is Robin Alexis, and we're so excited for our new time on Fridays at 11 a.m. Pacific. Now, this show has been on for a very long time, and it is consistently about each one of us learning to know, trust, and act upon our own intuition. We do consider that a survival toolkit type of thing. So we do invite you to call in. You can ask me a question. It can be a request for healing, or maybe you want to know about your past lives. Absolutely anything. And if you're confused about what to ask, please go to my website, robinalexis.com, and read about my skill set there, and then you'll know what you want to ask when you are live on the air with Bob and myself. So again, if you're a loyal listener of Mystic Radio, you know Mystic Radio is an experience, not an explanation. It's based on who calls in and what they ask, what this very unique show is going to become like. Bob?
If you have a metaphysical question for Robin Alexis today, the toll-free number is 888-298-5569. Locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Now, when you call in, you have one question to ask Robin, so make it a good one. And are you ready for your healing experience? Call now, toll-free, 888-298-5569. Locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Now, the toll-free number, once again, talk to Robin. Toll-free number is 888-298-5569, and locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Well, I'm gonna play the gong to clear the energy and see if we can clear up. That's interesting. I have more technical problems here. Ooh.
Let's clear the technical frequencies as well when you're playing that gong. See if...
Okay, here we go.
I can definitely sense an energy orb coming in here.
Well, we're having a very strange show here today. There's the gongs. We don't have any calls, so hey, don't anybody out there want to talk to us? This is Mystic Radio, and you are... got the world-famous mystic Robin Alexis here, and we're having some technical problems. So, ooh, what a show today. Okay, doesn't seem like we have any calls, so why don't you start talking?
Okay. Well, what I would like to share is how we arrived to live in Mount Shasta. Before, when we lived in Washington, we would drive from Port Angeles, Washington, over to the ferry and take it into Seattle and go to the station and do the show. And then there was one day when we couldn't get into the city, and I think it was the Hood River Canal Bridge was having a problem, and Bob looked at me and he said, you know, we need to have a home studio. So from that time forward, that's what we've been doing, which meant we didn't have to only live in one spot. We could move, and Bob was guided to move to Mount Shasta, and then Bob was guided to meet someone who told us about this home that we are presently in. And there is a room in this house that we call the stone room. It is the foundation of this house. It is literally built into the inside of Mount Shasta. We are 3,750 something feet up. And of course the mountain is much taller than that, but we're literally up on a hill. And this stone room is built into the side of this hill going up into the mountain. And at first, when we got here, it was a very disheveled room. The whole downstairs of our house was not done. And so when we moved in, we made it a top priority to make the whole house livable. So as we did that, and I spent more and more time in what I call the stone room, it became very apparent to me as a clairvoyant and a clairaudio that that room was a doorway or a portal that went in and out of the mountain. So I began to, and Bob has over the years begun to energetically go into the mountain. And when we go in there, we are greeted by Telosians. Telosians are a group of Lemurians who live in the mountain, and they are very gracious, and they will bring you to different places that serve you to learn and grow as a soul. And they won't take you where it's out of alignment. They're only going to bring you to where is your highest and holiest. And I've learned over time that there are very sacred temples in there. Some of them you can actually read about in a variety of books. Telos 1, Telos 2, and Telos 3. And you can also read other books about the sacred flames, and that there are very benevolent temples inside of not only Mount Shasta, but inside of other sacred places as well. But in terms of our entry point, in our stone room, we do on a regular basis go in and out of the mountain and have experiences. So there's one temple that I go into quite regularly. It's called the Sanat Kumara Temple. And you can, go online and look up Sanat Kumara, or you can just simply put your hands over your heart and ask him to come and share with you who he is. So since this show is turning into this really unique moment for everyone, I'm getting inclined to send out an invitation, and I'm going to just start channeling what's going to happen unless I get stopped. So for a moment, just take a nice, good, deep breath if you can and get nice and grounded. And if you're distracted by driving or something like that, just give yourself permission to go on this journey with me at another time, because I want you to stay really focused and mindful to what you're experiencing, but I also want to give you this invitation to experience this in the future. So for anyone listening right now, as you have had your sacred breath, I want you to imagine that you have given permission for your higher self to come into the home of Bob and Robin and follow me to the entrance of the stone room in our home. Now, before each one of you enter into the stone room, it's very important that you pause for a moment and put your hands together in a prayer position and take accountability for checking into your own energy, because the last thing you want to do is step into the stone room with a lower frequency, because it will come right back up in your face. So that's it. Very good. I can see people are participating in this. Now, once you enter into the room, you're going to go walking towards the right, and as you do that, you're going to be greeted by two Lemurian beings, and they will escort you into the portal, and you will begin to have your experience wherever it is meant to be inside of Mount Shasta. Now, each one of you are being greeted by your own guides. So there's two guides for each individual. And you may or may not see other people's higher selves who are going in. Actually, this is very interesting. We appear to be going into sort of like a stadium. I've never seen this before. In the bottom, it's very smooth looking. And there are almost like these stadium seats where I'm seeing that the different higher selves of people are going in and gathering. And I'm just waiting to see if anyone else who's entering in is going to go someplace else, or if we're all going into this collective meeting. And I'm hearing we're all going into this collective meeting, and I'm hearing that this particular room in the mountain has never been opened before. Now, there is an aspect of a being who's now standing at the base of this stadium in the middle of the flooring area, and she's referring to herself as the Apostle Sarah. She would be known as the energy daughter of Yeshua in Miriam. Some people would say that that's Jesus and Mary. I prefer Yeshua in Miriam. And Sarah is looking all around at everyone who's chosen to be in this room with her at this time. And she's letting you know, since the time of Christ, that she has been guided to bring that which she learned in that lifetime to Mount Shasta, and that this is the first time she's doing a public transmission of the energy codes known as the Sarah codes. The Sarah codes came to Robin's awareness about a month or so ago. They are referred to as the codes of the 13th DNA strand, and they come through the triple helix. So if anyone wants to leave the stadium because this is uncomfortable, your guides will take you out. It's always important that you stay in connection with your own truth, and actually some of you are leaving, which is good. You want to follow your own intuition. But those of you who are staying, place your hands over your hearts and quietly count to the number 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now place your hands over the base of your spines. This is where the creator cell is, at the base of your spine. And bring to the energy of the creator cell, the well cell at the base of your spine, these Sarah codes that represent this octave of DNA acceleration. And begin to allow yourself to participate in transforming or reconceiving, rebirthing your own energies in your own bodies. And as you do so, there's going to be energy and information from your own higher selves and from your own higher minds that are going to be able to come into your system, into your cells, into your body, into your brains, into your pineal glands, in a way that you are going to up-level. You're going to receive information that prior to this, it would have bypassed you. You wouldn't have been able to have embodied it. And now you have what you need to embody it. Now these things that you're embodying will give you a clearer mind, a sharper heart. And when I say sharper heart, I mean a more discerning heart, a heart that's able to understand that it is here to serve a particular soul mission and soul purpose. And that necessitates you kind of staying in your own lane of fulfilling your soul purpose and earthly mission. And for those of you who don't know what it is, it will become clear to you. Now, as you're continuing to be in this holy space inside of Mount Shasta, it's important for you to continue to stay open to what's called the blue codes. So the Sarah codes come first, and the blue codes come second. There's 3 different rounds of the blue codes. These are also ascension codes. But now that you've assimilated yourself to be able to receive them, these energy systems can come into you with ease and grace. They will come in 3 kind of packages of energy. And as you receive them, these things are going to heighten your senses. meaning there will be more joy in smelling something, feeling something, hearing something, tasting something. It's going to open you up for the experience of more joy. Now, some of you are apparently ready to leave this Sarah Stadium experience. And as you are ready, I invite you to go with your own guides out of the stadium, back through the portal in the stone room, out the stone room, and back into your own souls, your own soul bodies, and your bodies. You will be safe. You chose to have this experience. You will be safe, and you will be changed forever. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to invite you to something that we experience every day here in our home in Mount Shasta, the opportunity to meet the Lemurians and to greet ourselves as higher octave beings. Thank you.
That was a great channeling. Do you want to talk to Robin today? The toll-free number is 888-298-5569. Locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. We got a couple of callers coming up. We've got Lee from Hood River and Suzanne from Seattle. Hold on, guys. We'll get to you after the break. This is Mystic Radio.
Mystic medium and metaphysical mother Robin Alexis is once again inviting you to schedule your personal one-on-one phone sessions with her. Robin offers you her expertise with a psychology background and her acclaimed metaphysical skills. She's a Reiki master and has been in private practice assisting people to figure out their life concerns for over 30 years. Whether you've just heard about her or like thousands of others who've worked with her on Mystic Radio and in personal readings, you know a session with Robin Alexis can change your life. Robin has a profound skill set that includes past life readings and being a medium who speaks with family, friends, and pets who've transitioned. Robin is also an adept medical intuitive whose abilities range from being able to balance your chakras and energy systems to having a special gift of helping mothers to become pregnant when nothing else has worked. Mystic Robin Alexis can assist you to feel the power of your own mind, your own heart, and your own ability to create the life you deserve. Schedule your sessions with Robin now in the Mystic Store at RobinAlexis.com. That's RobinAlexis.com or call 530-859-2499. That's 530-859-2499. Call, schedule your appointment, and change your life now.
Are you curious about your past lives? The information in your past lives could be a treasure trove. Haven't you been interested in finding out what it is that you really know deep inside of yourself? And what if you could use that information to create a better life for yourself? What are you waiting for? You can call me, Robin Alexis, and book a session, and I will help you find the keys to unlock the treasure of your soul's wisdom. You can book a session with me by calling Bob at 530-859-2499 or go to RobinAlexis.com and book in the Mystic Store. That's RobinAlexis.com and book your past life reading.
Robin is offering a new service for clients, a Reiki Week with Robin Alexis. Having a Reiki Week with Robin is amazing. She takes you to places inside of yourself that you never knew existed. Whatever issues you might have, Robin is able to look at them from many perspectives, including the influence of your past lives, your higher purpose, your soul contracts, and your overall well-being. Robin works with her team of ascended masters, archangels, and spirit guides who will assist you as needed. Monday through Friday, Robin sends you remote Reiki for 1 hour each day. Then, via text, she sends you detailed and specific information about what she clairvoyantly saw during your private 1 hour session that day. Robin's Reiki Week can transform your life and help you to open up to your truth, your love, and give you a higher perspective. Schedule your Reiki Week with Robin Alexis now. Call Bob at 530-859-2499. That's 530-859-2499 to schedule now.
If you're a parent or teacher, it can be especially difficult to hear about yet another school shooting. With so much emotion around this issue, know that there is support out there to help you, your children, or your students cope. By listening or reading the calming and beautiful story, Donkeys, Humans, Butterflies, and Guns by Robin Alexis, a book written to help with this sensitive issue facing our world today. Find Donkeys, Humans, Butterflies, and Guns by Robin Alexis on Amazon, iTunes, or Audible.
Get your daily dose of variety. Alternative Talk 1150.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. Got a lot going on here this morning. This is from mystical Mount Shasta, California. We have a lot of mystical going on here this morning. If it's Friday or Sunday, it is Mystic Radio. Now, to schedule your one-on-one sessions with Robin, you can call us at 530-859-2499 or visit robinalexis.com and book your private session in the Mystic Store. And we have a new entry in the Mystic Store. You can now purchase your Reiki Weeks right from the Mystic Store on robinalexis.com. And while you're there, you're invited to listen to the archives of Mystic Radio on our YouTube channel, receive free Reiki healings, and Robin has a great blog you won't want to miss. So if you want to talk to us today, here, take down these numbers. Give us a call now. The toll-free number, 888-298-5569. Locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Talk to the Mystic today. And we're back on course here. We had some difficulties at the beginning of the show. Robin did a fabulous channeling, which is something she usually doesn't do too much on the show, but today we had the time to do it. So let's get to our callers now. We've got Lee calling in from Hood River Canal in Washington State. Hi, Lee. Welcome to Mystic Radio. You're on with Robin and Bob.
Hello, Bob. Robin, this is Lee. So, I'm Hood Canal, exactly. So, question is about the family business. My wife is the dominant attraction, obviously, with the business, and kind of asking you where the business may be headed in the near future, and do you see how I could be helping with my contribution to the business? Thanks.
So you want to contribute more to your own family business? Is that what you're saying?
One or the other. So where you see the family business going, and how do you see my special talents contributing to the business, how that will flourish? So however, when you look at it, how you see that.
Okay, well, the first thing I'm seeing, even after you explained it further, is that you are intensely ungrounded. And so in order for you to really show up for yourself with the skill set that you have, we need to get you a lot more grounded. That is the key way that people can know, trust, and act upon their own knowing and be here now. Do what it is that you came to do with exemplary frequencies. And so I'm tracking why you're running not being ground. There you go. You're shifting it already. Now I may speak in another language and then channel it back into yes. There are many beings around you, beloved Lee. As you continue to give yourself permission to awaken to the glory of your soul in the grace of your being, you will bring more and more octaves of light to those who are around you, specifically in the way that you have chosen to channel it through the family business. Not not only are you ungrounded, but your family business itself is ungrounded for that which it is here to do. So it is not just a human that is here to do. It is any sort of structure of frequencies that can embody a soul purpose and earthly mission. In this case, we call it your family business. So let us look at the grounding of the family business as well as your own octaves of light in regards to grounding. So we see that there is an alchemical disorder in the communication between you and you giving yourself permission to have a family business. There apparently have been previous incarnations where this has not been a good idea. So there's a karmic pattern of disruption between the different family members who would participate in a family business, and that is what we need to clear. So we're actually seeing some soul retrieval frequencies occurring from previous incarnations, not only in terms of yourself, but other family members, and as we spoke before, in terms of actual businesses. Now, there is an image of a business that's coming up from a past life where you were horse ranching. This was someplace, looks like maybe Wisconsin, and it looks like, you know, a bit of the Rough Rider time. And there's a lot of competition, there's a lot of backbiting, and it ends up causing a rift between how the different members of the family would have gone about certain things. And so the horse ranching farm ultimately took itself out by the backbiting within the own family that gets triggered by how others were treating you all. So that whole system needs to be cleared out, and we need to bring in a force field of energy that will allow for each member of your family, not only yourself, to be in an aura of their highest and holiest frequency, and to allow only the highest and holiest energies to create the most benevolent outcomes for each individual, and then the collaboration of the family, and then the creation of the business, the family business, as an expression of the harmony within the family itself. Okay, my hands are starting to move, so the timeline issues are collapsing and transforming. There's a lot of cords into these past lives where there can be a lot of karma and drama playing out, so we need to just get everyone to drop all that. We don't need to have anything be about unconscious revenge or getting back. There we go. The energy shifting some more. Bob, would you play the gong 3 times to help move this energy out so he can really, yeah, that's it. I can already feel the energy. Okay, so the other thing that's happening is there's some architectural beings, there's some land beings, and they are also asking for assistance in purification because they too want to move to a higher octave. There you go. That's very nicely. Okay, so now when I look at you, do you look grounded? Yes, indeed you do. Now let's look at your relationship to the family business. That looks good. And then let's look at the family business itself. Okay, there's still a little kink in that one. So let's just continue to cleanse, heal, purify, and bless that. And there is a technique called Court of Atonement. I don't have it right in front of me, but I'd like you to Google it. It's called Court of Atonement. And when you find it, please use that for like anyone who's involved with the business or maybe has been involved with the business itself and other businesses that it interacts with, so that you yourself can be the one that has a particular clearing technique that will keep your business just flourishing. So I do see good things. I see you taking command of your energy, and I see you helping your business also take command of its own energy in a very high holy way. Thank you for the call, and may anyone who listened to that look up Court of Atonement. It's really a lovely skill to clear energy. Thank you so much for calling, Lee.
Hey, Lee, what kind of business is it?
It's a holistic veterinary business.
Oh, what a wonderful thing. Oh, well, we hope you have success in this and do everything you can to help the universe and the animals.
Well, that makes sense, too, based on that past life you were working with animals, too, and that's where the disruption was. So you really want to keep all that nice and clean and move forward with high holy frequencies. Oh, my goodness, I'm so excited about you. Take care.
Thanks, Lee. Thanks for the call. Good luck to you and your wife. If you have a metaphysical question for Robin today, give us a call now, toll free. Well, you want to say something?
I just wish we had a holistic vet in our town.
I wish we did, too. I wish we had a bigger vet in our town, too. Okay, the toll-free number is 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. This is Mystic Radio, and we will be back after these messages. So, Suzanne, Donna, hold on. We'll get to your calls in just a few moments. This is Mystic Radio.
What is an intuitive life coach? A professional who can help you access your intuition and use intuition to improve your life. Robin Alexis has been assisting people to know, trust, and act upon their own intuitive knowing for over 25 years. She's discovered that getting a past life reading is one of the best ways to connect with your own intuition. Why? Because intuition comes from the soul collective memory of all your past lives, not just what you experienced in one lifetime. Robin Alexis is one of the premier past life readers on the planet today. Set your goal now to let Robin Alexis read your past lives. It will enhance your intuitive knowing. Don't let another year go by that you ignore this gift from within yourself. Call Bob at 530-859-2499. That's 530-859-2499 to schedule or purchase your session in the Mystic Store at robinalexis.com. That's robinalexis.com. If your intuition is nudging you to schedule a past life reading with Robin Alexis, don't wait. Do it now.
Robin is offering a new service for clients, a Reiki Week with Robin Alexis. Having a Reiki Week with Robin is amazing. She takes you to places inside of yourself that you never knew existed. Whatever issues you might have, Robin is able to look at them from many perspectives, including the influence of your past lives, your higher purpose, your soul contracts, and your overall well-being. Robin works with her team of Ascended Masters, Archangels, and Spirit Guides who will assist you as needed. Monday through Friday, Robin sends you remote Reiki for 1 hour each day. Then, via text, she sends you detailed and specific information about what she clairvoyantly saw during your private 1 hour session that day. Robin's Reiki Week can transform your life and help you to open up to your truth, your love, and give you a higher perspective. Schedule your Reiki Week with Robin Alexis now. Call Bob at 530-859-2499. That's 530-859-2499 to schedule now.
Did you know you can find all 3 of Robin Alexis's books for sale? Did you also know that you can find all 3 of her books as hard copy and soft copy? You can also find the audio version of all 3 of her books. Look for Raising Humanity, Spirit Lady, The Gift of Robin's Song, and Donkeys, Humans, Butterflies, and Guns, all by Robin Alexis, on Amazon, Kindle, Audible, and iTunes. If you live near Robin in Mount Shasta, California, you can find her books at The Gallery in Mount Shasta.
Are the events of your life or the events of the world getting you down or off balance? Successful and conscious people recognize when their energy is off kilter. Busy parents and professionals can't afford to mismanage their energy. When you feel something is not right, schedule a one-on-one personal phone session with Robin Alexis immediately when you realize you're out of balance and things are not going well. In a testimonial, one person said, "In my personal experience with Robin, she has brought peace of mind to my hectic life. She's like a psychic spiritual empowerment coach that I can rely on, who helps me reset my stamina in 1 hour." Call Bob now at 530-859-2499 and schedule your private one-on-one phone session with Robin Alexis. If it's more convenient, purchase your session at the Mystic Store on RobinAlexis.com. That's the Mystic Store at RobinAlexis.com or call 530-859-2499. Let the metaphysical mother, Robin Alexis, help you keep it together in this unsettling world.
Ready to shake things up? Try Alternative Talk 1150.
Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from mystical Mount Shasta, California, where sometimes energies just take over the show. If it's Friday or Sunday, it's Mystic Radio. And if you want a session with Robin, you can call us at 530-859-2499 or visit RobinAlexis.com and book your private sessions in the Mystic Store. And now you can also book the Reiki Weeks in the Mystic Store, and I will be notified and give you a call. And while on the website, RobinAlexis.com, you are invited to listen to the archives of Mystic Radio, receive free Reiki healings, and you can follow Robin on Facebook at Robin Alexis. Robin also has a great blog you won't want to miss. Let's get... Oh, yes. Okay. Robin wants to say something.
Yes, I do. At the beginning of the show, we had a very spontaneous, extremely unusual moment where I was guided to invite people into our home, into our very, very precious stone room that does have a portal that goes into Mount Shasta. And I want people to know that if you choose to have that experience, once you come back out, that energy portal is closed. If you feel like you want to go back through the stone room into the mountain with my guidance, you can book a session with me, either a Reiki week or a private session, and I will escort you back into wherever you need to go. But I don't want you to think that I'm keeping that open all the time. That would be very risky for me. I'd have all kinds of strange energies would have to deal with, and I'm not willing to do that, and nor was I asked by my guides to do that. So just wanted to put some ground rules down on how to work with the stone room here in Mount Shasta.
Okay, let's get back to our calls, and we're going over to Detroit, and we've got Donna, who's holding on for us for a while. Hi, Donna. Welcome to Mystic Radio. You're on with Robin Alexis for some healing today.
Hi.
Oh, it's new.
Hello.
It's not Donna. It's Nana. Okay. Hi, Nana. Welcome to Mystic Radio. How you doing? Welcome, my dear.
I miss y'all. It's like I know you so well because I had my first call 15 years ago with you.
Oh, my gosh. That's amazing that you remember that. Do you remember what your question was?
Yeah. Why are all the UFOs following me? And
Oh.
y'all laugh.
Well,
Y'all
I'm
just
not
laugh.
laughing. I don't know if you know, Nana, I just published a book called A Conversation with Extraterrestrials, and it's about myself and a girlfriend from when we were 11 being abducted and talking about our experience and how it traumatized us, going through a healing process, and then the beings who abducted us spoke through me, which they are still, and we're going to be creating more books. But what are you calling about today?
Oh, well, I just want to thank y'all, and I'm calling because, you know, you keep saying I'm gonna find some love, but with my polyosteoarthritis, I just can't see it, and I don't trust anybody.
Well, okay. So what we need to do is work with your own energy, because I don't know if you listened to the call last week, but a woman named Linda called in, and she was celebrating her anniversary with her husband, Tim. And what she said is she wanted to thank me for helping her to clear her energy so she was available to receive the love from her husband. So when we have these experiences, as in anything, we need to look at ourselves and what is it that we're projecting out into the world. And understanding that most of our energy is unconscious, that unconscious energy, which is created before we're even 8 years old, can impair our conscious intent. So what I'm going to do is, let's see if we're going to look at the love energy first or the trust. And I'm hearing stick with love. And see you about 8 years old. And you look like you've got a crush on somebody. So do you have any idea when, at 8 years old, did you have a little thing for somebody?
Not that I recall, unless it was like a boy at the school I was going to, but
Yeah, that's the kind of
nothing.
thing. That's what I was
No.
thinking. Something like that.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you gave him a side-eyed glance and then you just thought, oh, that's not for me. I can't really have that. And so I'm going to go with this frequency because she's turning to me and she's taking my hands and I'm pointing to you and I'm telling her that she's all grown up now and that's you and that it's okay for her to be looking for love through you. She says, yes, I felt like I was too young to have that kind of feeling, so I shut it down really quickly. And I just want to tell that inner 8-year-old that she was very sensitive. She was born wise. So if she had an inkling of an interest in someone, maybe she was remembering someone she knew in a past life. And so it might have been appropriate for her, as she had that fleeting moment of consciousness, to it came from someplace, and it was also a wise idea to not act on it because she was right. It wouldn't have gone anywhere. But now let's see if that girl can come be inside of your heart. And I'm actually feeling her going right into your heart. And she's moving some energy around in there. So yes or no, Nana, can you feel that in your heart?
My heart feels good, but like I say, I'm 71 in pain. So I just, like I say, I've had a lot of bad experiences with relationships.
Okay.
And been abused and used terribly.
Okay. Yes. A lot of us have been. And so what I'd like you to do is bring into your own body the consciousness of other people who are out there who are 71 and in pain and feel like they were supposed to have some sort of love and some sort of trust, and things got in the way. And then I want you to hand it up and over to Kuan Yin, the goddess Kuan Yin. And
I love Kuan Yin. Hi, Kuan Yin.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let yourself be a transformer or an alchemizer of that type of energy. So it's not just yours, but your energy understands that vibration, and instead of you just suffering in pain all by yourself, bring that energy through you and then offer it up to Our Lady Kuan Yin. And of course you're going to need to do that more than just here on the phone. The little 8-year-old in your heart is clapping her hands, so let's clap hands because clapping hands can clear energy. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. So the little girl is going to wiggle around in there and get you going. And you've got Kuan Yin with you, who's saying, you who are a transformer of energy, you who came to the planet to alchemize that which is sadness, bring this into yourself and know that it's part of your soul mission to bring it in and let it go. And as you let it go, what is revealed underneath is the template of your joy. And as you allow yourself to experience joy, you allure those who also want to experience joy. For that is the law. That is the law. There you go. I can feel your energy shifting now. What are you feeling? Okay.
I don't even know what I'm feeling. I'm just like, okay, I hear you.
Well, it sounds like you're blissing out.
I'm flushing out.
Blissing. Listen, thanks for the call, Nana. We got to go to another call. Thank you, dear, for calling. I hope you're feeling better and bliss out today for us, okay?
Yeah, and for all of us out there, let's tune in to shifting the message from 71 in pain to 71 in love. Okay, Bob.
Okay, let's get to Linda from Alki Beach, Washington as our next caller. Hi, Linda. Welcome to Mystic Radio. You're on with Robin and Bob.
Hi, this is Linda O. Namaste.
Yes, I figured it was from Alki.
O and Robin.
How can we serve you today, Linda?
Okay, I've been been very exhausted. I'm anemic. I'm having shortness of breath, even though I've had an EKG and a heart clear. And I don't know what's going on. It's not getting better, and I'm just sitting around here getting nothing done, and I can't figure out what's going on. And my kidneys have been clear, so I don't know what the issue is right now.
Okay, so Star is here, and Star's, for those listening, yeah, she's definitely a strong healing guide for Linda, and Star works with a bunch of different goddesses on the other side. So, Linda, this exhaustion, this anemia, and this shortness of breath, the first thing I want to ask you is to kind of look at it and then tell me, is that yours, someone else's, or a combination of energy?
I feel like it's a combination, but my first instinct is somebody else's.
Okay, so whenever we have energy that isn't ours or is a combination of other energy, we want to give it away because it's not ours. And I can see it's very embedded in you. So, and I don't get the sense that I just got from Nana that this is your energy to alchemize. Nana was literally inviting to take in energy to transmute it or to alchemize it. That was like how she could move forward. But this energy with you just seems like it's gummed you up. So I'm going to turn back to Star. And Star is telling me this is an intergalactic wound. You received several intergalactic wounds when you've been out traveling in the astral body. So, and I can see it now. These different things around the astral body. So let's find out if we're going to replace the astral body. No, just clear the astral body. So, in God we trust, angels. We thank you for sweeping your nets through Linda's astral body, and we thank you for taking with you anything out of alignment with her higher self in this time and space, and bring it back to her soul love. We do not want to leave Linda. You know, I don't care whether you want to leave Linda or not. You're harming Linda, and if she doesn't have a soul contract with her, then you need to bug out. That's just the way it works here. So, adios. Go. This is universal law, that if she does not give you permission to be there, there they go. I can see them starting to leave, clear out of her astral body.
Wow.
And don't give me any more crap, because I know universal law. I call on the overlords of consequences to hold these beings accountable for breaking universal law. Linda did not agree to host them in her astral body. And I call on the overlords of karma to hold them accountable. And there we go. I can just start to feel your astral body lightening up. And once we get it so it's just your energy, I do still see that there's some injury to it. So again, I'm going to ask your guides if they want it replaced. And they do. So what we're going to do is work with the energy that came through at the beginning of the show. I don't know if you were listening. You will want to listen to the archive of the show because that energy system, once you accept it, you will be receiving an upgraded astral body that is more sophisticated and can continue. There you go, right there. I'm feeling a lot of shifting in you. What are you feeling, Linda?
Yeah, I feel more grounded. And I will
Good.
listen to the archive. I was driving, so I missed it. But
okay. All right. Well, what's happening is this is a great opportunity right now in this month of November to receive up-leveled energy. And so some of us are getting hit by things like you did that wanted to thwart your evolution. Hasta la vista to those things. And other of us are being given opportunities. In the very beginning of this show was a channel I would never have thought I would have done publicly. I do not like to invite people into the home or the stone room. I actually don't even like people knowing how sacred it is, because some people have tried to energetically break in here. So it's a big deal that we're open. Yeah, there you go. I can feel your energy healing some more. Now Star is able to access you. She's bringing you into that cosmic egg at the chalice well. So lots of healing here. And how are you feeling now?
I just feel a lot more relaxed. I feel like something's been definitely lifted off me.
Okay, and I can still see those beings, so I continued to ask for assistance, that if they were around, not only Linda, but anyone else, go away. You're going to be dealt with appropriately. Thank you for your call, Linda.
Thanks, Linda. I
Thank
hope
you
you're
so
feeling better. This is Mystic Radio, and we will be back after these messages.
Are you curious about your past lives? The information in your past lives could be a treasure trove. Haven't you been interested in finding out what it is that you really know deep inside of yourself? And what if you could use that information to create a better life for yourself? What are you waiting for? You can call me, Robin Alexis, and book a session, and I will help you find the keys to unlock the treasure of your soul's wisdom. You can book a session with me by calling Bob at 530-859-2499 or go to robinalexis.com and book in the Mystic Store. That's robinalexis.com and book your past life reading.
If you're a parent, grandparent, or looking to become a parent, the book Raising Humanity by Robin Alexis is for you. In this book, Robin invites you to remember that we all play a part in raising the vibration of the collective consciousness. Connect with the stories of Robin and 21 authors for inspiring stories in Raising Humanity by Robin Alexis, found in print, ebook, and audio versions at Amazon, Kindle, Audible, and iTunes.
Would you like to experience a Reiki week with me? This is Robin Alexis, and I am a Reiki master. You can choose to experience 1 hour a day where I send you remote Reiki healing. And during that time, because I'm clairvoyant, I probably will see all kinds of information about what's going on with you. After the session, I will text you and give you all the visions and experiences that I saw that you went through. You can then respond with questions if you choose. So if you would like to experience a Reiki week with Robin, that's me. I would love to experience that with you. Please call Bob at 530-859-2499 and he will get you scheduled. That's Bob at 530-859-2499.
Are you aware that you can use the Mystic Radio archives just like an audio tarot deck? Robin Alexis invites you to her website, robinalexis.com. Click the About Mystic Radio tab, then click on Listen Now. That's where you'll find the archive of hundreds of past Mystic Radio programs. Then quiet yourself. Put your hands in the prayer position in front of your heart, with feet flat on the floor. Now, take a deep breath. Ask your intuition which program date you need to listen to in order to get the answers to your questions and concerns. Many people have told Robin they've received miraculous healings from the Mystic Radio archives. To continue your healing, you may be guided by your intuition to return to the archives and repeat this process. When Robin Alexis does this herself, she receives impeccable spiritual guidance that she's put into practice. So what are you waiting for? Go to robinalexis.com and use the archives of Mystic Radio for your own personal audio tarot deck. What have you got to lose? You might just get the answers you're looking for. That's robinalexis.com.
There's a reason they invented the internet. It's called 1150kknw.com.
Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from mystical Mount Shasta, California. If it is Friday or Sunday, it is Mystic Radio. To schedule private one-on-one sessions with Robin, you can call us at 530-859-2499 or check out the Mystic Store on our website, robinalexis.com, for details. And you can follow Robin on Facebook at Robin Alexis. And you can now purchase your Reiki Week right from the website, the Mystic Store, at robinalexis.com. Well, we want to thank all our wonderful callers today and our listeners today. We've had a little technical difficulty, so thanks for bearing with us and sticking with us. We had some wonderful calls on the show today. And we want to thank our callers because you really make the show what it is. And thanks to Nathan for pulling the show together in this unusual show today and for flying the bus for us here at Mystic Radio from mystical Mount Shasta, California. We will see you right here next week, Mystic Radio, every Friday at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And we are now closing this sacred hour of healing with Rob and Alexis on Mystic Radio today, and on the subject of intuition. Listen to your body. It's much smarter than your brain. This is Mystic Radio. We'll catch you next week right here, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. This is Mystic Radio.